Well, hello there, Skywinders. Welcome back to another episode of Skywind 007. On today's episode, we have this right here, the Ultra Pro Rechargeable Universal Remote for devices by General Electric. So what makes this special is that it's rechargeable, of course. Most universal remotes out there are battery operated. The batteries that you have to keep changing. This is rechargeable. And the other thing is that it's backlit. Fully backlit, so it's not just one button but the whole thing. And it does have some apps. It has Netflix, Disney, Prime Video, and YouTube. And it is pre-programmed for Samsung TVs and Rokus. So we're gonna find that out first, see if that works well before we move on to anything else. So let's open it up. Wow, this is nice, definitely nice. So it should have a charge already. Should have 50% charge. Let's see. Well, I can't tell. It's too bright. Let me turn off the lights. So definitely it does look nice. I don't know if you can see it very well in the camera, but I can definitely see it with the naked eye. So that works. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is go to my Roku device and see if it actually is pre-programmed for Roku. So let's go. Here's the cinema room. Okay, so we are starting Roku and we're at the home screen. So I haven't done anything to this remote, so I want to see if it's actually pre-programmed for Roku. So let's find out. And sure enough, it is pre-programmed for Roku. So let's test the apps. Let's go to YouTube. And it is going to YouTube. So let's go to Netflix. And it's going to Netflix. That's good. So now let's try Disney. So it's going to Disney. And the last thing is Prime Video. Let's see what that does. Let's launch it. And it is going to Prime Video. So now let's click Home, which is right here. Okay, so I'm satisfied that this is pre-programmed for Roku. So that's a good thing. So now let's move on to everything else. Okay, let's start with auto code search. To do auto code search, you want to press and hold setup right here. And this is going to light up. Once this lights up, you can release setup. Then you want to choose where you want to place your device. You have TV, stream, Blu-ray, or audio. Let's just say TV. You press it once, you're going to see this blink. And now you are ready to send 10 codes to the TV or whatever device you're programming. So press power and you're going to see that blinking and it's going to be sending 10 codes. If your device reacts, either it turns on or off, you can proceed. But if it doesn't, you press power again to send another 10 codes. And you're going to see a blink. If it doesn't react, press power again to send another 10 codes. And just keep doing that until your TV reacts. Once your TV reacts, it turns on or off, you know that one of those 10 codes is the right code. So you want to find out which one. So you're going to go down here to volume plus and you're going to press it once to send a single code. It's going to be sending one of those 10 codes, one by one. If your TV doesn't react, press volume plus again and keep doing that, volume plus until your TV reacts. Once it reacts, it's time to finalize the procedure. So you press the same button where you assign the device to. In our case, TV, you press it and you are done. So let's do that again. Press and hold. You're going to see that lights up. So select the place where you want to put your TV or device. Let's say TV. You see it blink. Now it's time to send 10 codes. So let's press power to send 10 codes. And you're going to see it blinking. It's sending 10 codes. So let's pretend that our TV did not react. So let's send another 10 codes. Okay, so let's pretend our TV did not react. So let's send another 10 codes. Let's pretend our TV did not react. Let's send another 10 codes. And let's pretend that the TV reacted this time, either turned on or off. So now we want to send individual codes because it's one of the last 10 codes. So let's send them one by one. So let's press volume up. You saw it blink. Let's say the TV did not react, so let's send another code. You saw it blink. TV did not react. Let's send another code. It blinks. Let's say it did not react. Let's send another code. So let's say that this time it did react. It turned on or off. So it's time to finalize the procedure. So let's press the same button where we assigned our TV or our device to. So let's say we know it's TV, so that finalizes the procedure and you are done. So let's go to the cinema room and let's test this. Okay, so let's pair this remote to this old Panasonic Blu-ray player. So let's press and hold setup. You see that light up. So select where you want to put the Panasonic Blu-ray player. So let's say Blu-ray right here, B-ray. You see that flash. So now let's send 10 codes. We're going to press power to send 10 codes. Power. We're sending 10 codes. You see it flashing. Nothing happens. So let's send another 10 codes. Let's press power. Oh, there we go. So we know that one of those last 10 codes was the right one. So let's find out which. So let's send them one by one. Press volume up. Volume plus. It reacted right away. So we know that's the right code. So now let's finalize this procedure by pressing the same button where we assigned the Blu-ray player, which was B-ray or Blu-ray. Press it and we're done. So now our Blu-ray player is paired to this remote. So let's test it. Let's power it up and it turns on. Let me show you the screen and see if everything's okay. Okay, so I have the Blu-ray player connected to this projector right here, as you can see. So what you see right there, this is the interface of that Panasonic Blu-ray player. So let's see if this is correctly paired. So we're not going to worry about that. So it seems to be working. Let's see if we have a disc in there. We might not have a disc. Okay, let me put a disc just to be sure. This is the Polar Express. You might know that movie if you have kids. And let's see if it comes up. So it seems to be coming up. I'm going to pause this. Okay, so I know it's dark, but I have been pressing some buttons and everything seems to be working. You can fast forward. That's pause. That's play. Let's see if you can rewind. Pause, play. Okay, so I think it's okay, so this is the main screen. So let's see, you have the 3D version, scene selection, trailers, languages. Okay, so safe to say that this remote did successfully pair to the Panasonic Blu-ray player. So that was auto code search. So let's move on. The next thing I want to show you is direct code entry. Direct code entry is when you have the code for the device. To find the codes, you're going to use this right here. I'm gonna publish the codes at the end of the video so you can look for them if you don't have it or if you lost this, or you can just ask me in the comments and then I'll reply. And a lot of these devices have more than one code, so you're gonna have to try several codes. So to do this direct code entry, you have to press and hold setup until this lights up. Once this lights up, let go of setup and select where you want to put your device in. So let's say TV. So you press TV and it'll blink. It'll blink once, and now you're ready to enter the code. So you enter the code over here. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. The light will go out and your remote is ready. So let's do that again. Press and hold setup until the power light comes on. So it came on, so you let go of setup and then you select where you want to put your device in. Let's say TV. It blinks once, and now let's type the code. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it goes out, and now this is ready. This is ready, so you make sure you test it, make sure everything works. If you have a situation where it powers on and off, but some of the buttons are not working, like the volume's not working or the channel's not working, then just try a different code and just keep doing that until you find a code that controls everything. So let's go to the studio, to the cinema room, and let's test this out. Okay, so we are back in the studio room, like I call it, studio room or cinema room. But either way, I tried these. These are the Panasonic codes that I found listed on the booklet. And I tried all three, and all three work. But I'm just going to demonstrate one anyway. So let me demonstrate the first one, the 2965. So press and hold setup until the power button lights up. And now select where you want to set your Blu-ray player or whatever device you have. So let's say B-Ray. And now we just type the number. So it's 2965 2965. And then you're going to see this light goes out and it's ready. So let's power it up. It says hello. So it's starting. So now let's turn on the projector and see if everything works. Okay, so projector's turning on, so the Blu-ray player is already turned on. And let's see if everything works. So everything seems to be working. It just takes a long time. It has a lag because it is a Blu-ray player. It's not an instant streaming device. But you can hear it reading the disc. Let's see if I can skip through this. Okay, so we are here. And yeah, everything seems to be working. Let's click on languages. And yeah, I'm happy with all this. So that was direct code entry, so it did work. So like I said, in my case, I did have 3 codes listed for my Panasonic Blu-ray player, and all 3 worked. So I just got lucky. A lot of people in the comments, they'll have a whole bunch of codes there, and they'll try the first one and it'll turn on the device, but it won't do anything else. And then they'll reply to me and tell me that there's something wrong. They don't know what's happening. So I just tell them, try other codes, keep trying other codes until you find a code that controls everything. So let's go back. Okay, folks, so we have reached the end of this review, and of all the remotes that I've tested, I think this one's the best one because it is backlit and it has those shortcuts, the Netflix, Disney, YouTube, and Prime Video. It is pre-programmed for Roku, so if you have a Roku, this will work. And I think that's great, but the odds are you want to control your TV with this. So I just show you how to do it if you don't know the code or if you have the code. So the code will be here. It comes with the device. If you lose this, don't worry. I'm going to post them all at the end of this video. And as far as my review goes, I don't have any complaints. Like I said, this is rechargeable. You can recharge it right there via USB-C, so you don't have to worry about batteries or anything. There's no door for the batteries. And it is pre-charged up to 50%, so that's just the law. Anytime they ship a rechargeable device, it has to be charged 50%. So you still have to plug it in and kind of, send it to 100%. But this should last you at least 6 months or maybe up to a year between charges. So I think that's great. And I don't have any complaints about it. I can't think of anything that they should have added to it, but that they didn't. So everything's great about this. This is by far the best remote that I've reviewed in my channel. I've received a lot of remotes for free from different vendors, but I think this one's my favorite one. This one's the best one, mainly because it's backlit. And it has everything. It has numbers, so you can use it on a conventional analog TV. Because I know some of the streaming remotes do not have numbers, so you can't use it on those older TVs. But I think most people these days are using modern streaming TVs. So in any case, thank you for watching, subscribe, and thumbs up.